QSK.
Go ahead there, QSK.
I was traveling through the frequencies, and I heard some loud signals, so I dialed you in, and I'm assuming you're nowhere close to me, because I heard somebody's on a mountain, and I'm definitely not on the mountains. I'm on the beaches of South Carolina there, QSL.
Copy. Yeah, just a couple of us locals here talking. You made it out to Montana.
Montana. Well, that's a little bit further than I expected. I was thinking maybe Colorado, but man, y'all making a good trip. I've got you 5859. I'm not quite on the beach. I'm 30 miles off of the beach of South Carolina, just outside of Charleston, QSL.
Yeah, copy that, South Carolina. Yeah, we haven't had much condition today. Heard a little bit of Florida, Georgia. Made a contact over to Trinidad. But for the most part, it was just kind of wanted to get going, but never did.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. Every time I come out, I hear some real good stuff, so I go get everything to get set up. I do a YouTube channel, so I record everything I do, and shoot, by the time I come out, it's like all fading away. And between life and everything else, I haven't been getting a whole lot of radio time, but I enjoy when I do there, QSL. Oh, by the way, UDX 483, operator Steve over here in South Carolina.
Oh yeah, Steve, we've talked before. I didn't really recognize you. I guess the condition isn't quite that good, but yeah, I've talked to you before. You got 431 out here in Montana, along with 537 and 271. They're probably about 30 or 40 miles from me in the big town of Billings.
Roger on that. Yes, I do. I remember your numbers for sure. You used to get in on the catch and release a lot, didn't you?
I think I've only ever talked to you one time, but yeah, I do remember it.
Yeah, I've got you like a neighbor. I tell you, it's not very often I don't have a lot of static on this lack of noise blanking radio I have. It transmits good, but oh, it's played with static. But yeah, you got a good clear signal.
Steve, appreciate the contact here. Stop in anytime. Just, guy was on the way home from work. We catch him every day, and then one thing leads to another, and we end up wasting 2 hours on the radio. You know how it is.
2 hours on the radio are never wasted unless you don't make a contact.
271 Montana, returning.
271 Montana, I got a copy on you, my friend.
Hey, roger that. Sounds good in my radio.
I've got you at 5656, good clear audio. Not tremendous signal, but hey, it's good clear audio. And I forgot to, I think I mentioned that I'm recording, but I didn't get 271's permission to put his audio on my channel. Is that okay?
That is okay. The World Radio, 271 South Central Montana.
Roger, roger.
Sounding good in my radio. I haven't got much of a signal on you, but your audio is there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, like I was saying, I've only got you 5.6, which you did come up to 5.7 on that last over, but yeah, it's crystal clear for a change. I've only got about 3 S units of noise, ground noise, and yeah, it's beautiful, clear audio when you're transmitting.
Hey, Roger, that. Appreciate the flowers, and definitely keep some for yourself there. We're talking on the Yesu FT891 off of the Antron 99.
Roger on that. I'm using a Anytone Quad 5 Plus. Looks like the Superstar CRT 6900. Using a Delta M2 microphone. Got a little Texas Star MC250 old antique. Gets about 150 out of it. And homebrew antennas, base of a Mako V5000 with the mast of a high gain CLR2 sitting at about 22 feet there, Roger.
Well, hey, Roger that. That's definitely doing the job for you there. Sounding good coming into Billings, Montana. Hey, we got a QSK in there. Go ahead, QSK. Oh, Brian, just walked back in the room. I could lie and tell you 6 foot. Was talking to somebody out there, Brian. I can still hear him talking, but barely. I don't know if you guys are copying him. You copying him? Rick, it was 606 New York. I thought you were still talking to the guy down back east down there. Anyways, yeah, Brian, you still in there?
Yeah, I think Brian left.
Rick, he was talking to you. Yeah, I know. I thought you were talking to somebody, so I giving you a break contract. Brian, you still in there? Yep, 606. Talking to that one gentleman in there that was recording us, and then 606 came in there. Yeah, I was trying to stay out of the way. For some reason, yeah, my mic switch ain't doing that good. Uh-oh. I found 606 down on 440. Yeah, copy. Yep. Well, seems to be working now. I don't know what was going on, but anyways, you're hearing me, so it's working. Oh, I'm definitely hearing you. No, I told the 606 that you was up here. When you and Steve would, when Steve was talking to the other guy, I just jumped in on top of the other guy and said, I'll be back, and I went out in the other room to do some stuff. Roger that.
Yeah, I've still got you 5-7 good strong signal.
Yeah, my push to talk is bad though, my trigger switch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go with the mic and get this one looked at here when I get a chance.
Electric hot rods.
anytime.
See you right back.
Well, I guess I'll get out of the middle of y'all's conversation. I appreciate you letting me get in the middle of it. Definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, I wasn't expecting Montana, but I'll definitely accept Montana. I like talking to Montana every chance I get. You know, I like talking to everybody every chance I get, but you know, it's always nice to know we're getting way out there. And again, I appreciate y'all letting me in there, so I'll say 73s and 51s and a click, 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 and y'all have yourselves a fine one.
Yeah, you do the same, Steve. I would stop by any time. 483, I think it is, UDX. You got 431 here in Montana. Have yourself a good evening.
Roger 431. Before you left last time, I forgot to make sure it's okay to put your audio out on my channel. You good with that?
Oh yeah, you have done that before from my home 20. Yeah, it's kind of neat. People can go back here and watch the conversation.
Yeah, Roger. Like I said, I've got basically, for me it's 0, but it's about 3S units of noise floor tonight, so the audio I'm getting is crystal clear. It's just amazing. Sounds really good. So you get a chance, go out there, check it out. You'll be happy with what you hear for sure.
Yeah, you on that, I think you were on a CLR before, that big ground plane.
Yeah, it's a homebrew. It's the base of a Mako 5000 with the mast of the CLR2, sitting at 22 feet.
Yeah, copy. That's what I remember. Yeah, I'm up here. I'm at the foothills of the Rocky Mountains here. I'm in a little one-room cabin. About a week ago, I pushed a little 3-element Mako up underneath my A99. I just got that pointed east, and you're coming in here like 10 over.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely doing a good job. I tell you what I picked up here recently. It's going to go on top of the high gain crank up tower that I got a few months back. It's probably going to be a few months, possibly, I hate to say it, possibly a year before I get it up, but on the top of it's going to go a colossal 10K.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely do the job for you, no doubt about that. That's got a good name, a lot of good reputation there.
And that thing is huge. The collar on the bottom of it's an inch and a half, an inch and 5/8 diameter.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better have a pretty healthy mast to hold that guy up.
Yeah, the tower I got, like I said, it's a 54-foot crank up, 3 sections. It has, or had, and it's still gonna have a high gain Thunderbird. It's a 3-bander, 10, 15, and 20 meter. I should be able to tweak it enough to get into 11 meters without having to do much, and if I can't get it real close, I got a Dendron antenna tuner that I got from the same batch that should do the job, but it's even got the high gain mast. The man bought everything high gain, and I got the tail twister to go with it, and I'm going to put the new circuit board in the tail twister, but they say they're famous for locking up in the gears, and so they've come out with a board that gives it a slight twist backwards and then goes forward, which prevents it from locking up. So I'll do all that before it goes up, and hopefully we'll be having a whole lot of fun sooner the better, but when it happens, it'll all be good.
Yeah, well, I hope I make a contact with you then once you got that up in the air. I'd like to give you a 2,000-mile radio check.
You know that for sure. Be more than glad to do it. More than glad anytime.
All right, Steve. Well, like I said, man, stop by anytime. We kind of roost up here, this little group here out of Billings, so Maybe catch you out here another time.
Roger, Roger. Well, like I said, right before you came back in, I definitely appreciate y'all letting me get in the middle of your conversation. It's always fun. Enjoy talking with you. UDX 483, South Carolina, we'll say 73s, 51s, and a click, click, click until next time, my friend.
All right, mister. Sounding good out of the Carolina. You got 431 here. I'm in the little one-room cabin. I'll be listening. 431.
Ciao, ciao.
Hey, is the YouTube channel UDX 483, 365 Montana.
365 Montana, it is. UDX-483 will bring you directly up to it. The banner isn't the prettiest in the world right now. It is what it is, but the camera I took my last banner with, I'm not using now, and I can't seem to get the darn picture right to make it look as good as it used to.
QSL. So you running live right now, or are you just recording to put up for later?
Just recording, but being as I haven't had any, well, I've only had a few recent, very little recent content. I'll go ahead and probably put this one up tonight.
Oh, very cool. Well, cool beans. Yeah, I just sitting here on the side listening a little bit and eating some supper. I'm just another one of the gang here down in Billings, and just kind of sitting on the side and listening to the QSOs there.
Roger on that. I've got you, I had you as high as 5'7". It seems to be dropping out just a little bit now. I don't know, conditions probably shifting on us, but got a good copy, good clear audio, so if you want to check it out, you'll be towards the end, obviously.
Roger. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I think conditions are starting to fall out. You were 5'9", and even a little better than 5'9" there 5-10 minutes ago, but down to about an S5, S4. Still good, clean, clear audio. Hearing you just fine, but yeah, I think the band's just slowly letting go.
Yes, definitely bouncing now. In that last over, I had you between a 5'8" and a 5'4". So yeah, it's bouncing right now. Probably getting ready to drop.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll say 7.3s while I still can there, UDX 483. You got 365 on this end. Delta Alpha November is the name there. QSL?
Roger, Dan. If you didn't catch mine, my name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, 30 miles west of the East Coast of the United States, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. Definitely good to meet you. Good to make the acquaintance. Oh shoot, I just went brain dead. I was about to call you 361, but that's not your number, is it?
Oh, that's alright. The numbers here is 365, 36 and a 5.
Well, that's just about as long as a year, isn't it? Okay, 365, Billings, Montana. Definitely good to make the acquaintance, and we look forward to doing it again. I feel sure we will. 73s, 51s, and click, 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 my friend.
Alright, 73s, yeah. Maybe next time we'll catch it when conditions are still rolling a little earlier in the day there, and have a little bit longer QSO. But appreciate the QSO. Nice meeting you, Steve. You take care out there in South Carolina. UDX 483, 365 Montana. We'll be sitting on the side.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay, 37 Montana, returning on a different microphone.
And I still hear you good. That one sounds a little bit more, I wouldn't say tinny, it just, it's got more of a open sound to it.
Yeah, copy. This is the hand mic. But I think I'll plug the other mic back in, and I'll just use the push and talk button. My trigger switch went bad, that's all.
Roger on that. Well, glad you made it back in there, and before I got out of here, you can hear what it sounded like yourself. It doesn't sound bad at all. Definitely, I think the other one had a little better quality to it. The other one like a studio mic or something.
Grabbing the wrong microphone. I ain't grabbing the mouse of my computer, I'm grabbing the wrong microphone, right? Yeah, the other one's just a little inexpensive Heil, little mini studio mic called a handy mic.
Roger on that. Yeah, it does have a little bit more of a fidelity sound to it. I'll give it that for sure. But yeah, you're down to a 5.5, 5.4 now, so definitely enjoyed it, and we'll catch y'all again soon. I'll make sure and come back up here and try to find you again.
Whoops, got myself out. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm back in the other mic. You notice much of a difference on your end, Dan?
I definitely noticed a difference, and you also bumped your VFO.
Man, I'm out of control. Yeah, this one's a little bit better, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize, I've gotten so used to that handy mic, and then you switch back, and I mean, the factory mic, don't get me wrong, sounds good, but man, that handy mic really sounds good.
I'll second that.
And I gotta go in and goof around with my audio settings again, but yeah, this one works, just a trigger switch. I dropped it too many times, I guess.
Well, that stinks. Sorry to hear about that, but maybe it's repairable. Maybe the switch is just worn out. Maybe it's nothing to do with the fact that it's been dropped.